40 years ago, NAD introduced its iconic 3020 stereo amplifier, a reasonably priced stereo amp that sent its more expensive competitors running scared. 40 years on and it's introduced the D3020, hoping it'll have a similar effect. It's a small box of tricks when it comes to digital music, and it doesn't look like your traditional stereo amplifier. It sits in the middle of a family of 3 new products from NAD, and just as its predecessor rewrote the rules for amps of its generation, so the D3020 is trying to give things a bit of a shake-up now, both in functionality and design. Take a look inside the rather nicely designed box, and you've got all the kit you need to get the D3020 up and running. First up, the power cord, which is a 3-pin design. In a smaller box, you'll find the remote, which has a rather nice soft touch feel on the front and all the controls you'll need. And finally, in this velvety cover is the D3020 itself. So as you can see, it's quite a different form factor to any other stereo amplifier you would have seen before. Depending on your space or preference, you can have it standing up or laying down. You'll get little rubber feet that you can stick to the bass, whichever way you prefer it, to protect it. As well as acting like any other stereo amp would to power your loudspeakers, it also has a few tricks up its sleeve. It has a built-in DAC for improving music played from your laptop, and it has aptX Bluetooth compatibility for streaming music from any mobile device. It can also act as a headphone amp thanks to the front-facing 3.5mm jack. Inside it has a few differences from a traditional amp too, as it offers Class D amplification and a switch mode power supply, all of which enables it to squeeze much more into its small shell, and with less power output than traditional amps. Turn it around and connectivity-wise, you have the power supply, your traditional speaker inputs, 2 line-ins, both RCA and a 3.5mm input for portable devices. Then you have a subwoofer output, coaxial and optical inputs, and an asynchronous USB that supports up to 2496 high-res files. Turn it on and the touch controls on the top allow you to control your source, with the one that's selected showing up highlighted on the front panel. Change the volume and that'll show up there as well, and we're quite taken by the fade-in and fade-out graphics. There's 30 watts of power per channel, something NAD says doesn't sound much, but promises it will push your loudspeakers to satisfying levels. We're looking forward to giving that a go. So that's just a quick first look at the NAD D3020, available for £400. Keep your eyes on whathifi.com for a full review very soon.